At 6 p.m. on the evening of Wednesday, the 31st of January, Dover District Councillors will discuss a proposal to implement a congestion charge for heavy goods vehicles in Dover. The item on the agenda reads, with increasing traffic on the Port of Dover starting to impact the air quality in roads surrounding Dover, would the portfolio holder for access and licensing be willing to consider working with relevant partners to introduce a congestion charge for all HGVs using the Port of Dover in order to use the levy collected to combat these issues? We thought that sounded ridiculous, so we asked the Freight Transport Association what they thought.
The Port of Dover is the UK's closest connection to continental Europe and provides a vital trading link, not just for the southeast of England, but for the UK as a whole. HGVs do not have an alternative route to use, so such a proposed charge is simply a tax on business and would ultimately hurt Britain's trading relationships, as well as pushing up prices for goods and services. HGV operators have already made huge strides in reducing emissions, with the latest generations of trucks 90% cleaner than those that were sold just 5 years ago. These innovations are beginning to have an effect on air quality for the better, and it's wrong to place the blame for pollution levels solely at the feet of freight vehicles. It's worth noting that the tax paid by HGV operators is equivalent to the total budget for road maintenance of the entire UK road network. An additional tax of this type will not alleviate the air quality issues in and around the Port of Dover, but will simply add more expense to an industry that is already bearing the cost of cleaning up the nation's air, while compromising logistics operators' ability to work effectively and to keep Britain's business supplied with the goods they need.
Of course, if Dover District Council decides to go ahead with this scheme, the Port of Ramsgate, just a few miles up the coast, would be glad to take on any ferry services who decide that a change might benefit their transport customers. We'll bring you more on Kent Councils and Kent truck parking when we have it.